Hey guys, Isaiah and I are here to help you with the math practice for this week. So here it is. I'm going to turn off the video now so that we can see the screen full on. All right, here is a rectangle. We are told that one side is 16 inches and the area is 384 square inches. And the question asks, what is the perimeter of the figure? So Isaiah, what do you think you should do first?
You probably need to divide 16 by 384.
I think you mean 384 divided by 16. And why are you doing that? What is area?
That's how we can figure out the other side.
That's right. So this side that we don't know, this question mark side, times 16 is equal to 384, the area. Okay, so when we divide this, how many times does 16 go into 38?
2.
2. And then 2 times 16 is 32. We subtract and we get 6. We bring down the 4. How many times does 16 go into 64?
Well, at least 3.
At least 3. Can it go in 4 times?
Maybe.
Okay, let's try 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Carry the 2 right here. 4 times 1 is 4. 5, 6. Oh, it goes in exactly 64 times. So our remainder is 0. That's good because we want an even number. So that was our question mark. That's what we were putting right here. So that's 24 inches. So now go back and look at what the problem is asking. It didn't just ask for this length. It asked what is the perimeter. So how do we do our perimeter?
This would be times 2 and this times 2.
Okay, so we have 2 sides that are 24 inches. And we have 2 sides that are 16 inches. So what's 2 times 24?
48.
And what's 2 times 16?
We would already know that that's 32 from what we did.
And then when we add those together, we get
80.
80. And just, is it inches squared or is it just inches for perimeter?
Inches squared.
No, it's just inches because we're measuring a length. This length plus this length plus this length plus this one. So just length, we're just doing 80 inches. Okay, this is a huge number. What is the question asking? What number is in the 10 trillionth place? So what is this group? This is our ones, tens, hundreds. What is this group? What is the 8 in? What place?
The 1000s place.
The thousands. So I'm going to call this whole group my thousands group because it's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. And then the next group is what?
The million.
The million group. And then the next group is what?
The billion group.
The billion group. So just doing what we know, what do you think the next group is?
The trillion group.
Probably the trillion group. Do you know what the next one is?
No.
No, that's okay, because we've already found what we needed. Now, if this whole group is the trillions group, then which number is in the 10 trillions place?
5.
The 5. That's right, because it's in the 10 spot of this group. So what number is in the 10 trillions place? 5. So that one was pretty easy. Maybe you didn't know off right away which spot was the trillion spot, but let's just start marking what we know. And then you could say, oh, well, then the next one probably is trillion because I haven't heard of another bigger number. Though they do exist, but we haven't studied them yet. Okay, if 60,000 is 10 times the number in my head, what number is in my head?
6,000.
6,000. How did you figure that
take
out?
away a 0?
Yeah, so he's saying when we take away a 0, that's taking away 10 times. So we have to, if this is 10 times the number in my head, then to get the number in my head, I have to take away a factor of 10 or one of the zeros. All right. On this one, use your answer choices. Most of the test is multiple choice. So use your answer choices to help you. What is 58.14 divided by 6? How are you going to use your answer choices to help you, Isaiah?
Well, you know it wouldn't be 1.2.
All right, we know it's not that.
Well,
What if we estimate?
well, it's probably not that.
10 or 54.
It's not that.
It's not 54. If it was 10, this number would have to be 60 or bigger, right?
Mhm.
60 divided by 6 is 10. So it's not 60, so it can't be bigger than 10. So do you think it's 8 or do you think it's 9?
Probably 9.
It's probably 9 something because we're close to 60, so we're close to 10 for the answer, but we're not quite there. So I think 8 is too low, and I think the answer should be 9 something. So see, that one we didn't even have to figure out. We could just use our answer choices and estimate. All right, use these digits to make an even number less than 5,863. Your digits are 2, 4, 7, and 9.
That one.
Isaiah says B. Let's check. First of all, this is not an even number. This one over here, not an even number. And this one, oh, that one's not even an even number. There's only one that's even an even number. And then we're going to double check. This is 5,000 something. This is 4,000 something. So the 4,000 is less. Perfect. Okay, one last one today. I have a 5-gallon bucket that is half filled with water. How many quarts will it take to fill my empty bucket? 10. All right, your bucket is 5 gallons. Is there some information in this problem that is not needed? Does it matter how much is filled now because it asks how much to fill my empty bucket? I don't think you need to know that it's half filled with water. You have a 5-gallon bucket. How many quarts will it take to fill my empty bucket? How many quarts are in 1 gallon?
4.
That's right. So I have not just 1 gallon, I have 5 gallons. If I want, I could draw a picture of the bucket and then say this is 1 gallon, 2 gallons, 3 gallons, 4, 5 gallons. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gallons to fill up my bucket. There's 4 quarts in each of my gallons. So there's 4 quarts here, 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 here. How many quarts total?
20.
That's right. Isaiah multiplied and he said there's 20 quarts total. So that's how much it will take to fill my empty bucket. Sometimes they're going to give you some extra information to try to confuse you. So make sure that you read the problem well so that you don't get confused. All right, that's it for today.